Hi everyone, it's me, Danny CEO, and welcome to the latest edition of the Empties here on QVC. This is where we talk about the best of the best in clean beauty that's so fantastic, it's gorgeous, all the way to the very last drop. We're mixing it up today. We're in my kitchen because I want to talk about the power of two. So this is the brand we're bringing to QVC that I'm so proud to partner with. It's called Hear Me Raw. And as you can see, I have two of their face mask products here. And then I thought while we're waiting for the mask to set, I would show you my 2-ingredient hot fudge recipe that, yes, only uses 2 ingredients, and it's fantastic. So let's get started. Now, with Hear Me Raw, one of the things that I love about this brand is, one, they're just packed with so many great active naturals to address different types of skincare concerns on your face. And so for me, it's never the same thing. I love this one called the Detoxifier from Hear Me Raw. As you can see, I'm scraping the last bits out of it. And it's this beautiful kind of gray color in here because it's activated charcoal that's in here, plus 20 plus other ingredients to really help with texture and rough skin. And so for me on my forehead, what I'm gonna do is just take a little bit, a little goes a long way, and I just apply it right to my forehead where I noticed I had just skincare concerns. So this is gonna really help. And what I love about the Hear Me Raw Detoxifier mask, why you have to try this, is that you don't wash it off. You actually let it set for about 15 minutes. And then when it dries off, you actually rub it off. And we'll show you how that works. And everything just buffs off to leave just beautiful, polished finish on your skin. So love this. And then the rest of my face, I noticed that I just have kind of dryness. I know a lot of you also probably have this issue as well, especially during hot summer months. Your skin just gets really parched and it's begging for a big drink. So the Hydrator is great from Hear Me Raw, and there's 2 ways of using this. So it's a lot less thick than the Detoxifier. It's almost like a moisturizer, and the key thing is you can use it as an overnight face mask and as a moisturizer too. So I'm just gonna take a little bit of my spatula in my hands and just warm it up ever so slightly, and then just do the rest of my face with the Hear Me Raw Hydrator. So you can wear this overnight, the Hydrator, but you also could just wear it for about 15 minutes as well. And if you want, you can just massage it into the skin, or you can rinse it off as well. Okay, so while our masks are setting, what I'm gonna show you is how to make a 2-ingredient hot fudge sundae. And all you need is a saucepan. And the 2 ingredients that we're gonna use, maple syrup. This is our sweetener that goes in here. It's about 1/3 of a cup. It's such a foolproof recipe that you could use the whole bottle if you want to as well. So I'm just gonna dump it in. It is called the Empties after all. And as the maple syrup is warming up, because it's hot fudge, the other ingredient we want to get prepped is cocoa. And so what I have here are just hot cocoa packets, but you could use regular chocolate cocoa. And all you have to do is put in about a packet or 2 into the maple syrup. And I'll start with 1. Let's see how that goes. And as you're whipping it together, the maple syrup is going to warm up, and the hot cocoa is gonna melt into the maple syrup. And one of the things that is so fantastic about this recipe is that when you're done with it, the real magic happens when it starts to cool down, because there's nothing worse than a hot fudge sundae where the hot fudge is too hot and the ice cream melts kind of instantly, and then you're left with like a soup. So you want a hot fudge that's like sticky, and it's got that sort of that liquid stickiness that you want all over the ice cream without it melting. So maybe it's technically called a warm fudge sundae. Okay, so I'll show you in a matter of seconds. What we have here is hot fudge that is not really thick at all. And we're just going to watch it cool down. When it cools down, something really magical happens. It just becomes the best. So we're just gonna let that cool down just a little bit. And as this is cooling down, let's check on our face mask. It's still a little bit sticky, so we're gonna give that another minute. And we're gonna get our ice cream now. It's been about 10 minutes, and what I wanna show you is this hot fudge, or what we're calling warm fudge. Do you see how it went from being like chocolate milk into this beautiful fudge? And so the trick is you want to warm it up, and then as it cools down, it thickens up. It's really amazing. So to serve this, what you need is some ice cream. So I've got a beautiful glass of vanilla ice cream in here. And then what I always say is more is more. And then you just pour that beautiful warm fudge, oh, all over the inside. And there you have it. It's a 2-ingredient hot fudge sundae, which is maple syrup and hot cocoa mixed. When it's all together, it's fantastic. What a treat. And I will show you, I think my Hear Me Raw Detoxifier mask with that activated charcoal and the 20+ ingredients is ready. And again, we don't wash it off. What we do is that it peels off. And it's almost like magic. And what's happening is the jojoba beads that are in here, it's actually polishing my skin. And I think I can do this in one easy sweep. Look at that. And let me tell you something, guys. It feels smooth and polished, but it doesn't feel stripped. And I have the Hydrator on the rest of my face, and I'm just gonna leave it on for a few more minutes because you can wear this as a moisturizer, as an overnight mask, or you can leave it on for 20 minutes and just rinse it off if you want to also. So 2 masks to address dry skin, dull skin, rough skin. Hear Me Raw, fantastic duo, and don't forget, 2-ingredient hot fudge sundae, which is maple syrup and cocoa mix. You have to make this. All right, guys. Enjoy and have a sweet day.